Hello, I'm Johnny Ference with Singular Agronomics, and we're going to start diving in to the micros of the micros, starting with chloride. So chloride is another anion within our soils that we need very little bits of, and maybe we should just dive into that part. I understand the most common source of potassium is potash, which is, significantly high amounts of chloride if you're putting high rates of potash. It's just one of those things to keep in check and be intentional here, because I understand there's logistical barriers and agronomic barriers at times to make this possible, but it's needed very little. Now, one thing it does greatly though, it does help with water retention within your plant and making sure osmosis is forming greatly. But if you go too far over on that chloride, you're restricting your other anions, your other negative charges that can get within that plant. So it's one of those things. It does have a key part within our plant system. It's just being intentional and making sure we're not going overboard on that nutrient. We talked about how chloride is essential, and it's a nutrient that's needed definitely with water absorption within that plant. We just got to always keep in check, making sure we're not overdoing it. But that's it for chloride. So the next one we're going to dive into is molybdenum.
Guys, thanks for watching the content so far. If you would like to see more, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got all the full-length podcasts, other video information, tutorials on there. Also on all the major podcast platforms and social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc. So if you like this, go ahead and check more out on all those platforms.